You're watching America's healthiest TV show, Health Corner, with host Joan Lunden, plus Chef M.D. Dr. John LaPuma, and fitness with Kathy Smith. Today on Health Corner.
When something like cancer knocks on your door, you gotta say, okay, what's the lesson here?
Plus-size supermodel Emme and how she's doing after overcoming cancer.
We'll battle winter's chill with a healthy, hearty, and cholesterol-fighting soup. Coming up on Chef M.D.
Plus, healthy aging advice from some people you may recognize.
It's about a healthy lifestyle.
Work really hard, do the things you love.
Just because you're stuck where you are right now doesn't mean you have to be stuck that way tomorrow.
Health Corner is a sponsored program brought to you by Walgreens, the pharmacy America trusts since 1901.
Hi, I'm Joan Lunden, and welcome to Health Corner. As the first plus-size supermodel, Emme is a voice for millions of women struggling with body image. And now as a cancer survivor, she's showing others how to be a model for healthy living. I recently visited Emme at her home to learn why living green is such a big part of her life. You started not feeling well. What was going on?
About 4 years ago, I started having this cough. And the cough started growing where I couldn't get rid of it. And I'm itching uncontrollably. I wonder what that is. And it was like ants were crawling underneath my skin. It was like I couldn't sleep at night. And I went to 5 different doctors.
When you got that diagnosis, Hodgkin's lymphoma, tell me about that moment.
I immediately said, oh God, I have a daughter. What does this mean? So I asked all the questions I could.
You had surgery.
I had surgery, and they had to go through my neck and take out these globs. I had a size of a banana. The lymph node had grown to the size of the banana. So they took out 20 globs of that.
During chemotherapy, Emme lost her hair, but never her will to recover. To help her fight her cancer, she began embracing a holistic lifestyle.
And I said, I really want this next step to be more self-sustainable.
From juicing in the spring to organic soups in the winter, Emme overhauled her eating habits.
Most of us didn't grow up with a taste for all these things.
I know.
We have to learn as adults.
Absolutely. I didn't know you were going to be doing this.
A tour of Emme's kitchen showed me how serious she is about living green.
I try to go as organic as possible.
From the fresh fruits and vegetables to the cast iron pots and pans.
It goes beyond food, though. It's cleaning supplies.
I started thinking, okay, I'm drinking all this juice for chemo. What else can I do? And I read one line, your house might be more toxic than the outside world. I said, oh my God, this is my daughter. My daughter lives here.
Cleaning with old-fashioned baking soda and vinegar helps her avoid any potentially harmful chemicals.
So you're going to do changes here.
From the roof to the gardens, big changes are in store for her Dutch colonial, using only recycled, renewable products. Emme shares her vision on websites like Simply Green with Emme and Moms on the Verge of Green.
A lot of people are very overwhelmed as to what their first steps would be to become more green. So it's simple, easy little steps to helping moms and their families to say, this is a better choice than this.
Cancer changed her life, but Emme believes it was the greatest teacher. And she believes living a greener lifestyle has played a major role in her good prognosis.
I'm cancer-free now for 1 full year. When something like cancer knocks on your door, you got to say, okay, what's the lesson here? People don't like to change. But when you feel better and when you see certain symptoms in your life clearing and your children can breathe easier and you're actually helping the environment so that when they get older, they have a better place to live, and that's all worth it.
She looks fantastic, and thanks, Emme, for inviting us into your home and sharing your story. The 5-year survival rate for people with Hodgkin's lymphoma has increased dramatically from 40% in the 1960s to more than 86% today, and that's great news. Pollution, it isn't just an outdoor problem. Indoor pollution is responsible for many health problems, including asthma. Our kids reporters has some advice on how to control it.
Dust mites, mold, pet dander.
Gabby, what are you doing?
I'm marking all the things that cause indoor air pollutants.
But you can't get rid of all these things, especially not peanut.
You're right. There are better ways to purify your air. Like an air purifier. Look.
Gabby, you need to do your homework. You need to buy an air purifier based on the size of your home or room. Also, one that's low maintenance is much better.
Hear that, Peanut? If we get the right air purifier, you won't have to go live at the farm.
For Kids Go Green, I'm Michaela Powell.
And I'm Gabby Powell. See you next time.
I've got a question for you. When is sharing with your family not a good thing? How about when everyone has a cold? Here's Jill Rep with some germ-free tips.
Did you know germs stay alive on hands for up to 3 hours? And that 80% of infections are spread by hand? It's true. So what should your family be doing to eliminate germ spread? First of all, wash your hands often. Make it a habit. Show your child exactly how thorough to wash and how long. Probably longer than they're used to. Maybe longer than you're used to. Teach your children to wash before and after eating. They also need to wash every time after using the bathroom, after playing with animals, and after playing outside. It's also important to cover your cough or sneeze. Teach them to cough into the crook of their arm, into their sleeve, or even into their hand, and then wash their hands immediately. These tips don't take much time or effort, but it can mean a world of difference in keeping your family healthy. For Kids Corner, I'm Jill Rep.
This portion of Health Corner is brought to you by the makers of Pepcid Complete. Just one and heartburn's done.
Coming up, any time of the year is a great time to get healthy, and we are going to have some tips on how to do it for some people that you may recognize. So stay with us.
For fast heartburn relief, Sarah and Amy do things very differently. Amy chews just one Pepcid Complete. Sarah chews a few Tums. And when heartburn returns, a few more. But Amy's one Pepcid Complete starts to neutralize acid in seconds and keeps working all night. So while Sarah may have to take Tums again, Amy puts her heartburn to rest with Pepcid Complete. Chew one and heartburn's done.
When you have a cold, you want something that makes you feel warmer, more comfortable, and something that makes you feel better. New Tylenol warming liquids relieve your painful cold symptoms to help you rest easier and give you a gentle, warming sensation. So not only do you feel warmer, you feel better all over.
What does hope look like? Sometimes it's a hug or a laugh, and sometimes it's a future without worry. But most of all, hope looks like these children and me, who live with type 1 diabetes. The Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation continues to accelerate the crucial research that represents the real hope for a cure for millions of children and adults. Their hope is boundless, and with your help, we'll find a cure.
300 cities, 10 big buses, $35 million of free health screenings.
It's a phenomenal opportunity to give back to the community.
It's the Walgreens Take Care Health Tour. We're screening blood pressure, total cholesterol levels, and more, while bringing health care to as many places as we can.
When they leave this bus, it helps them. And I think it's incredible that Walgreens is doing that.
Even places where it's hard to find a parking spot. To see when the tour will be visiting your town, go to walgreens.com/takecare.
Today, we're going green. No, not this kind, or even this kind. This kind. Green is a tasty color, especially dark green. Dark green cruciferous vegetables like collard greens are the Mexican jumping beans of detox vegetables. When you chop or chew them, you activate their isothiocyanates and indole 3-carbinol. These chemicals simplify and purify. They help your liver produce enzymes that detoxify cancer-causing toxins in your body and help prevent a whole host of cancers. But you can make my budget-friendly, Chef M.D. approved navy bean and collard green soup simply because it's easy, delicious, and filling. So, let's all go green later in the show.
Collard greens and navy bean soup. I don't think I would have thought of that one. Looking forward to it. We'll see you in the kitchen in just a little bit. And you can get the Chef MD Recipe of the Week every week by email. Sign up on our website, healthcornertv.com. Now, healing old wounds is never easy, but when someone needs your help, becoming a caregiver can restore relationships and strengthen families. Here's Peggy's remarkable story.
I am caring for my ex-husband because he has brain damage. It was a massive heart attack. They don't know how long he was without oxygen. They believe it was at least 7 minutes. Before his heart attack, we were not talking. We were not on good terms. You doing all right? I initially took this on for my son, Matthew, and not for Mike. It was to help my son have a life.
My relationship with my dad was very close. He and I got along very well.
I had to set my own emotions back when I saw what Michael was going through and where Michael was at. I wasn't going to leave him in a nursing home. I couldn't do that. By taking care of Michael, it has done tremendous healing of wounds. It's wonderful to see the opening up and the healing that's taken place in each of my children. We're making memories and we laugh.
There are days where he is very clear and very thankful to my mom. I think it's nice for her to have that reassurance that he really does understand. I do believe something divine has brought them together, and even though it's this horrible situation, somehow like I said, they've grown from it. They're growing as a couple again, and we're growing as a family again. It's really amazing.
Matthew's happy to have Dad there, and I'm happy to have Mike here, and it's really a story with a happy ending.
Our thanks to the Gunkel family for sharing their story. Their loving bond is a wonderful example of the healing power of caregiving. There are all kinds of relationships in life, and one of the most important ones you can have is actually with your doctor. Here's Megan Sinclair with some advice on making that relationship a strong one.
At some point, you can't keep going to the same doctor you had since you were a kid. It's time to find a primary care physician of your own.
Start by talking to your friends, neighbors, and coworkers about physicians they like. Their insight can help you make an informed decision about your own doctor. You can do some checking on the web or find out if consumer groups have rated doctors in your area. Once you have the names of potential doctors, call their offices. Find out if he's covered by your health plan and if he's accepting new patients. The next step is to schedule a visit with your top choice. During your first visit, you'll learn a lot about how easy it is to talk with the doctor. You'll also learn how well the doctor might meet your medical needs. Trust your instincts when deciding which doctor is the right one for you. But remember, it takes more than one visit for you and your doctor to get to know each other.
Research has shown that patients who have a good relationship with their doctors tend to be more satisfied with their care and have better results. So finding the right doctor is something you can feel good about, both literally and figuratively. For Health Corner, I'm Megan Sinclair.
As busy adults juggling work and family, our own health isn't always our main concern, and sometimes risk factors go unnoticed and untreated. One of the best ways to be proactive is getting a family history and to get a health evaluation. Here's Take Care nurse practitioner Kiana Jackson with more. Kiana?
Hi, Joan. Many people don't know they have heart disease or diabetes because they don't feel sick. That's why it is so important to know your risk factors. Getting a health evaluation is a great place to start.
No matter your age or health status, it's important to know the warning signs and how to respond. So what can we expect from a health evaluation?
It starts with a health history, followed by evaluation of things like cholesterol level, diabetes risk, blood pressure, and body mass index. Your provider will talk to you about your results and what you can do about them.
And I understand health evaluations are now offered at most Take Care clinics at Walgreens.
That's right. Our board-certified family nurse practitioners and physician assistants can educate you on how to lead a more healthy lifestyle.
All right, sounds like a great place to start. Thank you so much for your advice, Kiana.
My pleasure, Joan. Take care.
This portion of Health Corner is brought to you by Zyrtec Allergy Medicine. Now available without a prescription at full prescription strength.
You know, when it comes to designing a home gym, you want to set yourself up for success, starting with cardio. Workout tapes are such a great low-cost option. But if you want to get equipment, whether it's a treadmill, a bicycle, or elliptical, you're more likely to use it if you put it in a place where you can watch TV or you have an iPod handy. As for strength training, you can use weights or resistance bands. I love weights for toning my triceps and shoulders. I love the resistance bands for my biceps and my back. Both are affordable and easy to store. Balance equipment is a great addition to a home gym. Resistant balls and foam rollers don't cost a whole lot of money and can really help with core and stability while you're doing the exercises. Round out your home gym with a simple mat for abdominal work and stretching. And here's the least expensive piece of equipment. It's just a small towel. You can use it for your neck during core exercises, place it behind your head, and then lift. And as you lift, you can relax your head back in the towel. It keeps the neck nice and relaxed. Or you can use the same towel for stretches. Just wrap it around your toes, and as you pull those elbows in, you're going to feel a stretch in the hamstring as you lengthen out. So you see, you can get a good workout right at home. I'm Kathy Smith, and here's to your health.
Looking for the secret to losing weight and keeping it off? Find out how at kathysmith.com.
We'll make this vegetarian, fiber-filled, cancer-fighting soup that'll knock your socks off today on the Chef M.D.
Have you heard the news about Zyrtec? It's fast relief for people with indoor allergies, with outdoor allergies, or people like me who have both.
Zyrtec is fast. In fact, it starts working 2 hours faster than Claritin. It's clinically proven to relieve even your worst allergy symptoms.
From dust mites and pet dander to ragweed and pollen for a full 24 hours. Now I'm freer to do what I want, where I want, even faster.
Zyrtec, the fastest 24-hour allergy relief.
Do you know what today is?
Of course I do.
Did you get me a present?
No, I didn't.
Flowers?
No.
A card?
No. But I meant to.
You meant to.
I did. I really thought about it.
If only it really was the thought that counts.
I love you.
Fortunately, Walgreens has thousands of locations, many open 24 hours, with the Hallmark cards and gift wrap you need for any occasion.
I'm 3 weeks into being a guy with diabetes. I feel much more focused about what's important. And what is important? My wife, my family, myself. The meter plays a critical role in my life because it gives me information.
One Touch, a simple way to check your blood sugar.
I have one child, a daughter, 4.5. I'm going to dance at her wedding, and I'm going to go to her 40th birthday party.
More power to you.
Welcome back. Everyone wants to look their best and feel their best and stay young. So how do you do it? Here's Florida Perry Smith.
So much of how we look is in our genes, but what we do to maintain youthful, healthy beauty is up to us. Need some help? Here are my tips for ageless beauty. If you're not in good health, you will never feel or look fabulous. So take charge and make your appointment to get your physical every year and get all of the recommended health screenings for your age. Take care of your body. It's the only one you have. So exercise regularly, then relax and de-stress. And never do one without the other. Your skin says so much about you, so give it the attention it deserves. Always follow these steps every day. Cleanse, exfoliate, and moisturize. Your smile is one of your most valuable assets, so take care with regular visits to the dentist. And in between, use top quality products to keep your teeth white and bright. And beauty comes from the inside too. Nurture your soul and spirit, love what you do, and do what you love. With my tips for ageless beauty, you can always have that certain something. For Health Corner, I'm Florida Perry Smith.
Which products are right for you? Ask your Walgreens Beauty Advisor for help. They have the knowledge and expertise you need to look and feel your best.
What do Gene Simmons, Sally Field, and Martina Navratilova all have in common? Health Corner recently caught up with these stars and a few others to find out what they do to stay healthy and age beautifully.
It comes from the inside, really. If you feel good about yourself from the inside, then you can start doing the things for yourself on the outside.
Your life is not today and tomorrow. It's a whole string of pearls you string together.
Eat good food, achieve something, work really hard, get really exhausted, do the things you love, and then fall soundly asleep. You'll have no problem sleeping.
Isn't it interesting, as human beings, we do things to keep ourselves from living up to our potential. We eat too much, so then we feel terrible, so then we don't want to get off the couch. Couch potatoes. Get off the couch. Get off the couch. This will help you.
I think there's a big connection between health and style, actually, because the better you feel about yourself on the outside, the more likely you are to take care of yourself on the inside. I say that all the time. Looking good makes you feel great, and so when you feel great, you might take the stairs instead of taking the elevator, or you might decide not to have the entire dessert, but maybe just a mouthful of it. So they really do go hand in hand, style and health.
Number one, I think anything you do, you got to love what you do. And that's really the grounding force. You have to be competitive, you have to be consistent, you have to be a person of conviction, which means you got to stand up for what you believe in, you got to have strength, and then you have to have the ability to kind of manage your whole life. So being busy and doing things with your mind, you also have to figure out when you can actually do things with your body. I find myself is I need to wake up and work out early in the morning to get it out of the way and start to do it. So I have the same sort of battle now that everybody else has.
Do it in small baby steps. It's about a healthy lifestyle. It's not about losing 20 pounds in 2 weeks. It's about really a way of life for the rest of your life, so you can feel better, look better, and hopefully have a much better quality of life. Don't deny your age. It's okay, you can look the part. You know, I earned these wrinkles. I haven't had any stuff done. I mean, I'm all there. But I am defying my age by doing things that I really shouldn't be doing at my age. That's my idea of having a good time. I'm doing things that 20-year-olds would like to be doing. So, you know, and I'm 50-something.
God gives you the next 24 hours for free. After that, I don't know if you're going to be around or not. So you have to approach every day as if it's the only day you'll ever have to live.
Just because you're stuck where you are right now doesn't mean you have to be stuck that way tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Just get up and do it. Changes will happen. They might not happen as quickly as you'd like them to, and sometimes I would get frustrated, especially like with a plateau or whatever, but the change will happen because you're being better to your body.
My overriding message is to really not take your health for granted, just to know that it's a gift and that you have to earn it and work for it and cherish it.
A vegetable that gets better for you the more you chew it? It's my navy bean and collard green soup. Next on Chef M.D.
What if we took the great taste of Splenda no-calorie sweetener and added a little fiber? Sweet. 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 Introducing Splenda no-calorie sweetener with fiber. Now for the first time, a gram of healthy fiber in every packet.
Sweet.
Splenda no-calorie sweetener is made from sugar, tastes like sugar, but it's not sugar. No calories and a little fiber. How does that taste?
Sweet. Sweet.
New Splenda with fiber. Just what's good.
My sinuses are so congested, I can't think.
The pressure's keeping me up at night.
My sinuses are about to explode.
Introducing Sudafed PE Day and Night Dual Pack. Maximum strength relief of sinus pressure and congestion. 2 different tablets relieve sinus symptoms so you can get through the day and rest at night.
My sinuses are relieved.
I feel rested.
I feel like myself again.
Sudafed PE Day and Night. Unblock your head.
Hey, there's no room in here.
Why don't you develop a photo once in a while?
Gotta be kidding me.
Uh-oh, somebody's gonna get deleted.
Oh, no. Not me. I got deleted last time.
If only your memory card always had space for those great new photos. Fortunately, you can put your photos on Walgreens.com and have prints ready for friends and family to pick up at multiple Walgreens nationwide, usually within an hour.
Today, I'm making a quick, vegetarian, Southern-inspired navy bean and collard green soup. While many other leafy greens wilt in a soup, collard greens stay plump, making a thick, hearty soup. Let me show you how easy they are to prepare. You just take the stem and pull. The stem comes off, and then you fold the leaf on the board, so you only have to make a few cuts. You just need to roughly chop this, and then you go the other way. I'm going to put these in a simple pot. The reason we're combining all of these greens and the rest of the ingredients off the stove, we're not sauteing anything, is because we want the flavors to all go into the broth. Here are some beautiful julienned carrots. Then a little bit of chili garlic puree. Wow. That wakes you up. It's really fantastic. I'm just going to shake in about a teaspoon. That's enough to give it a kick. Finally, some low-sodium vegetable broth. This whole dish actually is low in sodium. Now this just goes right on the stove, covered. It's going to cover so that the collard greens can cook. They're very low calorie, and after they're cooked, they actually have 3 times as much vitamin C, 4 times as much vitamin A and calcium, and 5 times as much fiber available to you than when they were raw. Now, what goes in after it's been simmering for 10 or 12 minutes are some navy beans and some tofu. These are 2 different sources of protein. I'm going to show you how easy it is to add flavor to tofu, and you do that simply by dicing the tofu. This is a firm tofu. You don't want silken tofu, which is for smoothies and dressings and is made like yogurt. This tofu, firm tofu, is made like cheese, and it's very rich in protein and calcium, but of course it's vegetarian. All I'm doing is slicing this tofu and then going the other way so that we get bite-sized little cubes. Now the navy beans, which have been rinsed and drained and canned, are actually a wonderful source of protein and fiber. In fact, they have a fiber called resistant starch, and resistant starch helps your gut to make hormones to keep you full faster and longer. So if you're looking to lose weight, fiber-rich foods like this collard green soup we're making is what you ought to choose. This is coming to a boil. Just add the tofu and the navy beans right on top. This is such a hearty soup, and it actually tastes better the next day. I have one already done. We're going to ladle this baby into a bowl. Give yourself a big bowl. It's filled with flavor and actually helps lower cholesterol because it's got basically 1 gram of saturated fat per bowl. That's something. Now, for a little bit of topping, some Pecorino Romano cheese. Gives a little bit of sharpness. And if you want to keep this soup vegan, try some toasted sunflower seeds instead of that cheese. It's amazing. For the complete recipe, check out our website. And remember, the fountain of youth starts in the kitchen. Chantani, may you live 100 years. For Chef M.D., I'm Dr. John LaPuma. Oh, it's great.
Learn more about culinary medicine today. Order Chef M.D.'s Big Book of Culinary Medicine at chefmd.com and sign up for free weekly recipe emails while you're there.
Thanks for watching America's Healthiest TV show. Visit healthcornertv.com for more of my interview with Emme. What an amazing woman. And watch Health Corner next Sunday. Until then, take care.
Next week on Health Corner.
These are normal kids, just like everybody else.
A country superstar on a mission to educate everyone about the dangers of food allergies. Meet some phenomenal young athletes and find out what they're doing to stay off the injured list. Plus,
an authentic and easy Mexican dish using an international spice. It's my gluten-free vegetable and bean burrito with ripe avocado on Chef M.D.
Health Corner is a sponsored program brought to you by Walgreens.